Are you intrigued by the allure of older women but unsure how to catch their eye? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the art of flirting with these captivating ladies. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and confidence to charm your way into the heart of any mature woman who catches your fancy. Let's get started. 1. Use your youth to your advantage. First things first, guys. Your youth is not a disadvantage when it comes to winning over an older woman. In fact, it can be one of your greatest assets. You see, older women have been around the block a few times, and they've likely seen their fair share of jaded, world-weary men. That's where you come in, with your youthful energy, enthusiasm, and zest for life. Don't be afraid to let your playful side shine through when flirting with an older woman. Crack jokes, be spontaneous, and show her that you know how to have a good time. Your fresh perspective and enjoyment for life can be incredibly refreshing to a woman who's used to more serious, buttoned-up types. At the same time, don't go overboard with the whole young and carefree thing. You want to show her that you have substance and maturity too. Strike a balance between youthful exuberance and grown-up sophistication, and you'll have her eating out of the palm of your hand in no time. So, embrace your youth, gentlemen. Let it be the spark that ignites her interest and the fuel that keeps the flames of attraction burning bright. Trust me, when it comes to captivating an older woman, your youthful charm is your secret weapon. 2. Compliment her maturity. Now let's talk about the flip side of the coin, her maturity. While your youth is undoubtedly attractive, it's important to remember that an older woman's life experience and wisdom are just as alluring. In fact, many older women take great pride in the knowledge and perspective they've gained over the years, and they appreciate a man who recognizes and values those qualities. When flirting with an older woman, don't be afraid to compliment her on her maturity and sophistication. Let her know that you admire her accomplishments, her poise, and her worldliness. Show her that you're not intimidated by her experience, but rather that you find it incredibly sexy. Of course, there's a fine line between appreciating her maturity and making her feel like a relic. Avoid phrases like "for your age" or "despite being older," which can come across as backhanded or condescending. Instead, focus on the positive aspects of her maturity, like her confidence, her grace under pressure, and her ability to handle any situation with aplomb. Remember, gentlemen, an older woman's maturity is not a weakness to be overlooked, but a strength to be celebrated. By showing her that you value and appreciate the wisdom she brings to the table, you'll make her feel seen, respected, and utterly irresistible. 3. Show consistency. Listen up. If there's one thing that older women value above all else, it's consistency. While youthful spontaneity can be charming, a mature woman wants to know that she can count on you to be there for her day in and day out. She's had enough of flaky, unreliable men who disappear at the first sign of trouble, and she's looking for someone who's steady, dependable, and true to his word. So how do you show an older woman that you're the consistently reliable man of her dreams? It's all about the little things, gentlemen. When you make plans with her, stick to them. Show up on time. Every time. If you say you're going to call. If you promise to help her with something, follow through. These small acts of dependability may seem insignificant, but to an older woman, they speak volumes about your character and your commitment. Of course, consistency doesn't mean being boring or predictable. You can still surprise her with thoughtful gestures and spontaneous acts of kindness. But at the end of the day, she needs to know that she can rely on you to be there for her, no matter what. So gentlemen, if you want to win the heart of an older woman, be the rock she can lean on. Show her that you're consistent, dependable, and worthy of her trust. Because when it comes to mature love, consistency is king. 4. Be direct about your feelings. Listen up, guys. When it comes to flirting with older women, sometimes the best approach is the most straightforward one. While younger women might enjoy the thrill of the chase and the mystery of unspoken attraction, older women tend to appreciate a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. They've been through enough games and mind reading to last a lifetime, and they value directness and honesty above all else. So if you find yourself falling for an older woman, don't beat around the bush. Tell her how you feel, in no uncertain terms. Let her know that you're attracted to her, that you enjoy her company, and that you'd like to explore a deeper connection. Be specific about what you admire about her, whether it's her intelligence, her humor, or her grace under pressure. Of course, being direct doesn't mean being pushy or aggressive. You want to express your feelings in a way that's respectful, sincere, and gives her space to respond on her own terms. Avoid grand declarations of love or over-the-top gestures that might make her feel pressured or uncomfortable. Instead, focus on creating a safe, open space where you can both express your desires and intentions. Remember, gentlemen, older women have been around the block a few times, and they can spot insincerity from a mile away. So, when it comes to matters of the heart, be direct, be honest, and be yourself. Because when you're authentic and upfront about your feelings, you create the foundation for a connection that's built to last. 5. Be chivalrous. Now I know what you might be thinking. Chivalry? Isn't that a bit old-fashioned? But hear me out. While the days of laying down your coat over a puddle may be behind us, the art of chivalry is far from dead, especially when it comes to winning over an older woman. You see, many mature ladies grew up in a time when acts of courtesy and respect were the norm, and they still appreciate a man who knows how to treat a woman like a lady. So, what does modern chivalry look like? It's all about the little gestures, guys. Hold open doors for her, pull out her chair at restaurants, and offer her your arm when walking on uneven ground. If you're driving, make sure to open the car door for her and help her in and out of the vehicle. These small acts of kindness and consideration may seem minor, but they send a powerful message about your character and your regard for her. Of course, chivalry doesn't mean treating her like a helpless damsel in distress. An older woman is more than capable of taking care of herself, and she doesn't need you to swoop in and save the day. Instead, focus on being a gentleman in a way that's respectful, considerate, and lets her know that you value her comfort and well-being. So remember, chivalry isn't about grand sweeping gestures or outdated gender roles. It's about showing her that you're attentive, respectful, and willing to go the extra mile to make her feel special. So, dust off those gentlemanly instincts and let your inner knight in shining armor shine through. Trust me, she'll appreciate the effort. 6. Offer compliments beyond looks. Alright, it's time to talk about the art of the compliment. Now I know it's tempting to focus on an older woman's physical beauty, and there's certainly nothing wrong with letting her know that you find her attractive. But if you really want to win her over, you need to dig a little deeper than surface-level flattery. You see, an older woman knows her worth, and she's looking for a man who appreciates her for more than just her pretty face. So, how do you compliment an older woman in a way that's meaningful and sincere? Focus on the qualities that make her unique and special. Praise her intelligence, her wit, her compassion, or her strength. Let her know that you admire her achievements, whether it's in her career, her hobbies, or her personal life. Show her that you see the depth and complexity of her character, and that you're just as attracted to her mind and heart as you are to her body. Of course, this doesn't mean you should ignore her physical charms altogether. Feel free to sprinkle in a few genuine compliments about her style, her grace, or her radiant smile. Just make sure that your praise is specific, heartfelt, and goes beyond the superficial. An older woman has likely heard every generic pickup line and empty compliment in the book. To truly capture her attention, you need to show her that you see and appreciate the full scope of her beauty, both inside and out. So, get creative with your compliments and let her know that you're just as dazzled by her mind as you are by her appearance. Trust me, when you take the time to recognize and celebrate all the facets of her brilliance, she'll be utterly enchanted. And there you have it, gentlemen, the key strategies for flirting with older women and capturing their hearts. So what's next for you? Discover what an older woman says when she's sexually attracted to you, or learn what she does when trying to seduce you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.